Russian state TV on Tuesday aired pictures of Ukrainian soldiers, including women, walking from Azovstal steel plant and being searched by Russian troops.
More than 260 Ukrainian fighters, some of them seriously wounded and taken out on stretchers, left the ruins of the Azovstal plant Monday. They turned themselves over to the Russian side in a deal negotiated by the warring parties. Ukrainian authorities say they were working to extract the remaining soldiers from the sprawling steel mill. However, the authorities did not say how many were still in place. Meanwhile, Russian Defense Ministry on Wednesday shared footage of heavy artillery firing at Ukrainian positions. The artillery firing was said to be attacking the Ukrainian armor, strongholds, and command centers. Previously, the ministry posted a video of a Tor M2U air defense missile system in action. The ongoing war in Ukraine has disrupted businesses of many Japan retail enterprises. One of them is Daiso Japan, which is one of the most largest and well-known retail enterprises in Japan.
Daiso Japan has to boast cheap prices and a rich variety of commodities. Daiso Japan staff Goto Koichi says since war in Ukraine began, its business operation has been greatly affected. About 70% of Daiso's goods are imported from overseas. Due to the rising shipping costs and crude oil prices and also the depreciation of Japanese yen, Daiso operating costs are much higher than before, and it becomes more and more difficult to purchase plastic goods. Daiso is one of the many retail enterprises which has to struggle harder to keep operating at present. And if the current international situation continues, there will be less room for Japanese enterprises to cope with. Sri Lanka's new Prime Minister on Monday proposed the privatization of the country's loss-making national airline as part of reforms aimed at solving the country's worst economic crisis in decades.
Sri Lankan Prime Minister Ranil Wickremesinghe said in a message to the people that he plans to propose a special relief budget that will take the place of the development-oriented budget earlier approved for this year. He said it would channel funds previously allocated for infrastructure development to public welfare. Meanwhile, President Gotabaya Rajapaksa appointed Wickremesinghe as Prime Minister last Thursday in a bid to quell the island nation's political and economic crisis. Government revenues have also plunged. Sri Lanka is nearly bankrupt and has suspended repayment of about $7 billion in foreign loans due to this year out of $25 billion to be repaid by 2026.
We'll be right back after the break with information on how China becomes the first country in the world to build a 5G network on a large scale based on an independent networking mode. Stay with us on Asia Prime.